in the country past the city limit sign.
Sustainability in Saskatchewan has significantly increased in the last few years, with the creation of wind farms, solar panel-powered buildings and farms, buyback programs for energy, composting of organic material, and so many more. Saskatchewan is moving towards becoming a sustainable province. Saskatchewan's provincial climate change strategy is designed to make the province more resilient to the climatic, economic, and policy impacts of climate change. 12 million tons of annual greenhouse gases will be reduced by 2030 through the Prairie Resilience Strategy, and 12.5 tons of greenhouse gases are stored in Saskatchewan soil and forests each year. In recent years, Regina has begun implementing sustainable programs in the city, whether government-regulated, community-led, or on the university campus. In this video, we will discuss how alternative energy and sustainable programs create better opportunities for the city to thrive. Alternative energy in Regina and surrounding area refers to, but is not limited to, solar panels and windmills, recycling, Regina yard compost, and community gardens.
The University of Regina has a strategic plan for sustainability. The vision statement proposes, through faculty, students, staff, and alumni, the University of Regina aspires to be a national leader in education for sustainable development. The plan aims to provide a vision and strategies for shifts to sustainable practices, with special attention to identifying and removing barriers from business as usual assumptions. To be mindful of all we use, decrease what we waste, and initiate practices that avoid the waste stream altogether. To honor what we use from the earth and become even more energy efficient. And finally, to support and encourage sustainable options, transportation systems, and communicate openly to engage the university campuses and wider community to create a culture shift and change norms. The university aims to use alternative energy such as wind power, solar energy, and geothermal energy as per their strategic plan for sustainability. On campus, we also use programs such as water fountains to limit single-use plastics, recycling, composting, and the RPIRG Green Patch. The Regina Public Interest Research Group, or RPIRG Green Patch, is a 5,400 square foot vegetable and fruit garden behind the Dr. John Archer Library on the university campus. Started in 2012, it is a response to the need for urban centers to invest in sustainable, local-grown, secure food sources. The Green Patch is a part of a campus movement for community engagement and sustainable development. It intends to act as a model for sustainable development in 6 specific ways. The first is to educate on horticulture, food security, and healthy eating habits, to engage students and staff in a community project with positive social impacts, to produce high-quality vegetables at a low cost, to enhance the beauty of the campus landscaping, to value environmental sustainability, responsibility, and diversity. And finally, to support partners and residents of Regina. The food harvested is also donated to a local charity program, the Carmichael Outreach. Regina's citizens generate about 1,000 kilograms per capita of solid waste annually. 84% is disposed in the regional landfill, with only about 16% diverted for other treatment. Regina's Waste Plan report discusses the city-mandated programs and plans that want to convert Regina from a disposal society to a conserver society. The primary objective for waste plans in Regina is to ensure that the public health and safety needs of the community are met, with focus on environmental protection and customer service. Non-government mandated programs such as SARCAN also contribute to this. Waste management and recycling programs are important for sustainable societies. Recycling specifically reduces the need for raw materials and consequently reduces habitat loss and harvesting of these resources. Harvesting and making products from raw materials requires a lot of energy. Recycling requires less energy and is a more sustainable practice. Harmful chemicals and greenhouse gases are released from garbage and improperly recycled materials in landfills. Recycling reduces pollution caused by waste in this sense. An example of a program implemented to reduce waste, and specifically waste sent to landfills, is the Regina Yard Waste Depot. This depot ensures less yard waste goes to the landfill and is instead turned into compost. This process also reduces emissions and greenhouse gases by preventing methane pollution from forming at the landfill, while recycling nutrients and creating healthy, fertile soil for the city of Regina and its inhabitants in a sustainable manner.
About 1,200 homes and businesses use solar panels in Saskatchewan as an extra energy supply source. Although not as reliable as other sources because you can't count on them when the sun isn't shining, and they are relatively expensive, but the price of panels is beginning to decrease. Solar panels are gaining more traction as the technology improves. Sask Power has a net metering program for rooftop solar households and businesses, which allows owners to sell their excess energy back to the grid. The prairies have the greatest solar energy potential in Canada. However, solar producers in Saskatchewan are still very small. Saskatchewan currently has a capacity of 221 megawatts of wind energy installed since last August. Saskatchewan has 143 wind turbines, with the promise of more to come in 2021. The province has a strategy to reduce emissions from electrical power emissions by 40% by 2030. Windmills in Saskatchewan make up approximately 4% of electricity demand.
Saskatchewan, and specifically the city of Regina, are continuously working towards sustainability and environmental consciousness. Through the use of alternative energy, incentive programs, and community efforts, the city is headed in the right direction. We hope this video has given you a closer look at the programs and plans that are leading Regina into a sustainable future. Thank you for watching.